What's up everybody, MonkeyDude22 here, and I'm about to do some Disney movies VR here. This is by far the coolest experience I think that has ever existed, and I'm going to take you on a ride and show you all everything that there is. So sit back and relax and enjoy the experience with me. Alright, so as you can see right here, we've got some Disney stuff. If we look over to the left, it looks like we've got Marvel, so you got some Avengers going on over there, Tony Stark going on up top. And let's take a look here to the right. We've got Lucasfilm, where we've got some Star Wars action going on here. So a lot of cool stuff to really take in. So let's start with the Disney stuff first. And I went ahead and pre-downloaded everything. I haven't actually watched anything yet. So it's basically what it's supposed to be. Is it's supposed to be like a movie experience where you're in the movie. So let's go ahead and start with this one here, Piz Wizard, and we'll just kind of go down the line. So can you keep your eyes on the golden Piz Wizard?
We is here at last. He is in dream country now.
It's kind of like BFG. I think that's where it's from, though.
This be where all my dreams is beginning. Bogswinkles! It's a Fizz Wizard. I don't be seeing many of them anymore. Shh. Oh. It is a golden Fizz Wizard.
I wish I could hear it.
As a dream comes whiffling by, is so silvery soft, it is making like a tiny little buzzing, humming sound like music.
I'm going to call you BFG.
BFG. Now available on Blu-ray and digital HD. Created by Tangerine Apps. Alright. Let's see what we got next. We've got Trust in Me, and I think this is a Jungle Book thing. So let's take a look at that one here. The Jungle Book Through Mowgli's Eyes, Part 1, Trust in Me. And like this thing where you're kind of just... Oh, there's my feet. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Well, that's cool. Look, a little jungle here. What is that? A snake? Oh, it is a snake. That is the snake, okay. Kind of threw me off there for a second. I thought it was a branch. It was nice and camouflaged.
Oh no, don't be scared. I'm not gonna hurt you. Poor, sweet little cub. What are you doing so deep in the jungle? Are you alone out here?
No.
You can be with me if you want.
I don't know if I really want to, though.
Let go of your fear now. Trust in me.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh gosh. That is kind of creepy. But that was kind of cool, though. Okay, so we got Lumiere's Dress Rehearsal, Cold Layers, and Magic in the Woods. Let's go ahead and do Lumiere's Dress Rehearsal. Now, I don't have Oculus touch controllers, so I think I'm just going to be kind of just chilling here. Beauty and the Beast. Actually, I don't think I can... I might not be able to do anything. Do this one because I don't have touch controllers, unfortunately, but it's alright. We can just move on to the next one here. As soon as I get some touch controllers, I'll do an update video. Let's do this Cold Layers one here. I think this is also Jungle Book, or at least it has that vibe. The Jungle Book Through Mowgli's Eyes Part 2. Cold Layers.
You, man cub.
Who said that? Oh, okay.
You know who I am? I am the king of the Badalag. Call me Louis. And you are a man cub who wants to live in a jungle.
I don't think that's right. I think I'm supposed to be facing the other way. Let's try this again. It's going to be nice and still here, and hopefully it calibrates right this time. I find it hard to believe that I'm supposed to, like, turn around for this.
You, man cub. You know who I am? I am the king of the Badalag. Call me Louis. And you are a man cub who wants to live in a jungle. You want to live here? You need a people to protect you. Only I can protect you, and I will for a price. The red flower.
Excuse me? Anybody? Am I in the right monkey temple? Oh my gosh, is that King Louis?
Okay, so I guess it was supposed to be like a 360-degree kind of VR experience there. So, alright, that's kind of cool. Alright, let's try Magic in the Woods.
As long as people have been going into these woods, there have been stories about the Millhaven Dragon. How's that song go again? They come from the north, right? Way up there in the mountains where few people have ever been. But sometimes the dragon gets lost from its family and winds up very, very far from home. They say it lives in these very woods, that you can hear its roar at night. Not one soul has ever actually seen this dragon. But I know someone who would tell you otherwise. There's one little boy who could tell you the whole story. He could even tell you what happens next. He knows that there's magic in the woods, if you know where to look for it. He knows his dragon is still out there. And maybe, if you're lucky, that same boy, the bravest boy I've ever met, he could tell you where to find him.
I haven't actually seen the movie, and I know it's out on Netflix too right now, so I might have to check that movie out. Of course, I've seen the older one, but I haven't seen the newer one. Alright, well that's it for the Disney ones, aside from Lumiere's Dress Rehearsal, which we can't do right now. So let's go ahead and move on over to the Lucasfilms. So we got Jakku Desert Racer Experience, Jakku Spy, and a behind the scenes of Rogue One, it looks like. Well, let's go ahead and do the Desert Racer Experience. I wonder if this is going to be like a pod race kind of thing. Whoa! Kind of along for the ride here. It's kind of like a little tour. Yeah, same to you, buddy. Slow it down. That is a giant Star Destroyer. Facebook 360 experience. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, now available on Blu-ray and digital HD. Okay. Well, that was kind of quick. I thought it would be something a little bit more race-like. It didn't seem like a race, so that was kind of interesting. Figured it'd be more like, you know, you're in a TIE fighter or something going after the Millennium Falcon. But a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Oh gosh. Here's BB-8. You owe us, land that hunk of junk now. I don't necessarily know if I was supposed to hit that next. That may be just one of those numbers. Your BB-8. He is running along. First order on the move. Seek cover. BB-8 will show you the way. Oh, no, maybe I am. Okay, that's the same thing. Huh. At least I'm looking at it from a different angle, so I can kind of see a little bit more of the picture. Oh, here we go. We're in the Falcon. What's up, buddy? Whoa. Troopers have moved on. You're safe to continue to the graveyard. Okay, so the graveyard with some X-Wings and all sorts of different stuff. Incoming message from Admiral Akbar. The General needs you. Be on the lookout for Lor San Tekka, vital importance. That TIE fighter is dead in the sand there. Oh, jeez. Oh. Massive structural damage on both ion engines. Got my orders. En route to Jakku now. See you soon. There's the X-Wing. From General Leia, thank you for the intel on Lor San Tekka. Commander Dameron will take it from here. I wonder if this is like right before the big fight in the beginning of the movie. Guess I'm right in the graveyard now. Something's going on. Oh jeez. ILM lab. I guess that was it. Alright, so let's see what we have left. We've got, I think we just have the behind the scenes now. Yep. Alright. Behind the scenes of Rogue One with Gareth Edwards.
Hi, I'm Gareth Edwards, director of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. You are looking at me right now through this special camera that can capture a whole 360-degree environment. And as you can see right now, we're at Skywalker Sound, where we're finishing the movie. This is a Foley booth with lots of strange objects in it. And we had cameras just like this when we were shooting Rogue One. And what you're about to see is a very immersive experience where you can feel what it's like to shoot a movie like Star Wars, and we'll talk you through what we were thinking as we were filming it. Here we are at Pinewood Studios in London, shooting a scene from the planet Jeddah. We're about to witness potentially an ambush of an Imperial tank. We were trying to recreate the vibe you get from classic World War II movies. You can see the people in costumes constantly acting. They don't know when they're going to be in shot or when they're not going to be in shot. That was part of the design of this set, so that at any point we could move the camera around and film 360 degrees, like spontaneously, things that would happen. We wanted this to feel like as immersive as possible, like you're in a real war zone situation. Some of these creature designs, like these two ladies here with the guns, they look fantastic, and unfortunately when it comes to Star Wars, it's kind of an embarrassment of riches. You see in different shots just fleeting glimpses of all these amazing designs that the creature department came up with. The tank itself is a real tank. It was, I'm not sure if it's World War II, but it was a fully functioning tank that had the look of something that could be in Star Wars. And once we had the tank, essentially the concept designers designed over the top of it to see what we could stick on it to make it feel more like a Star Wars vehicle. And the drivers themselves are tank drivers. The guy with his head just sticking out the bottom of the tank at the front, that's the real tank driver. And so we had to be careful, because otherwise the tank would have smashed into a building for real. And actually George Lucas came to visit in pre-production, and one of the things he pointed at was a stormtrooper helmet. So like in the last minute we decided to make the tank drivers unique to stormtroopers and give them these helmets that we really liked. Where Diego stood just to the right of him, if you're a big fan of Star Wars, you'll notice those boxes on the wall are the exact same boxes that you see in the cantina. Just as C-3PO is turned away by the barman. That film set so close to A New Hope, we wanted the aesthetic to feel very connected. If you look at some of the doorways on Jeddah, you'll see there's an edge to them that's identical to the edges on the doorways of Luke's homestead in Tatooine. And so we were always going back to A New Hope for the main reference of how to do all the details of the architecture and things.
Hopefully a lot of what we're seeing feels very familiar to other Star Wars, but we also wanted to make sure it felt like an unexplored part of the world. We're experiencing it in a way that feels organic, like this place could actually exist. And it's crucial really to believing in what our heroes are fighting for.
It was really cool, the idea that you could kind of see how things were going behind the scenes like that is really cool. I could definitely see the potential of this for sure. I think that was it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so aside from Marvel, which there's nothing, it just says coming soon. So yeah, this is Disney VR, Disney Movies VR rather. So that's the actual name of it, and this is on the Oculus Rift. I have no idea if this is on other platforms. You know, maybe it's available through like Google Cardboard or something like that. I have no idea. But this was actually through the Oculus menu, and I just saw this today and I thought it was really interesting, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So if you like this video and you want to see more VR stuff like this, make sure to drop a like on the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified as soon as I release new videos. And with that said, I'm Monkey Dude 22. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.